So this is shelter dog number A5463. When I learned about him about a month ago, he was about an hour away from being put to sleep at a shelter that was unequipped to work with a young fella like this. When pets enter the shelter system, they become a number. They become familyless among tens or hundreds of other dogs just like them who've also lost their champion. For 100 years, we've had a broken sheltering model, processing animals in high volume. Shelters too often resort to killing healthy former pets when they're too crowded or it's inconvenient. It's really quite ludicrous. Most dogs that arrive at shelters, they don't end up, they're not bad dogs, they're not vicious. They end up because of a life event in their family, and they're unable to meet their pet's needs. And yet society has never figured out a way to evolve a better system to move our pets from one home to another. And so too often, this is a scene 20,000 times a day, every day of the year. Heartbreaking departures as pets are surrendered into this broken system. Depending on the shelter, each year, or each arrival costs about $100 to $400 per dog of community resources. $2 billion annually for our current system. The cost financially and morally, it's massive. But what if instead of killing healthy pets, processing in volume, pets that shouldn't be there in the first place without a family or a champion? What if we consider another model for sheltering? One that shakes things up a bit. Here's my proposal. That we interrupt the flow of pets going into shelters in the first place. Let's reduce the volume. Overwhelmed shelters could then redirect resources to stop the killing and help those most in need. So I have a two-part solution. One is a system. We start with responsible rehoming. We give people a way to rehome their pets responsibly. I think that we could actually reduce intake at the shelters by about a third to a half by empowering families to do the right thing. So let's give them some resources, a go-to, advice and guidance, and a community of families looking to adopt. Keep pets in their home comfortable while families are looking for a new home. Rehoming families can meet in a meet and greet with adoptive families in the park in an easy setting. It's a hell of a lot better than the alternative of a cyclone fence and cold, hard shelter walls in a concrete setting. And by the way, we do this without guilt. No more forever home at the cost of helping a dog get into a new home when its needs can't currently be met with a family. Responsible rehoming will help us out of that. So given a resource for responsible rehoming, pets will actually bypass shelters, the stress and the half chance of getting killed half the time. Shelter resources can now be allocated to innovative solutions to redeem and rehabilitate those most in need and prepare them for new homes. So shelters need to innovate into community resources and create programs to help damaged and fragile pets. And let's get away from processing and warehousing our animals. Innovative shelters can help us to make those connections with our pets, foster bonds, troubleshoot programs in the home before they escalate, and provide affordable medical care when traditional care isn't an option. Innovative shelters can also help us become better pet owners. We can start puppies off right and set them up for success with a good foundation in early years. Just like Head Start for children, we set them up for a lifetime of success. For pets who arrive fearful and unsocialized, shelter training and rehabilitation can repair and redeem these worthy souls. It can help them to trust and love people again and prepare them for success in new homes. And by the way, in case you didn't know it, there's a little shelter right up the street in Redmond that's doing all this work right now. When leadership refuses to kill healthy animals, solutions like these evolve naturally. And by the way, thanks to the folks at AdFed who helped us with our new look. This two-part solution I call my Fido Love High Five. I'm asking you all tonight to help share the Fido Love. Promote responsible rehoming and innovative sheltering is the only way to help families and pets in need. And remember this guy? no longer a number. His name is Brody, pictured here in his Camp Sherman vacation home, no longer familyless. Thanks to a lucky twist of fate and time with Bright Side's trainers, he's alive today and thriving.